One thing in India, it is a scheme, the midday meal scheme. So the government is providing lunch in all the government schools, and because of that, there is one cycle scheme. The government has done this scheme, and the government is giving cycles to all ninth pass girls, so that they can go to their school and they should not drop out from the schools. So yeah, that's really good. And yeah, that is it, I guess.
You have done lot things, and yeah, you have a great knowledge.
How are
Yeah,
you?
yeah, I'm good, and you?
I'm also great. Thanks for asking.
Yeah, what I'm seeing that you are reading so much, studying, doing.
Yeah.
Wow, that's great. Yeah,
So, where
okay.
are you from?
Yeah, actually, I am from UP in Allahabad, and I have done my MBBS from Maharashtra Medical College. Just currently, actually, I'm doing job, and also I'm doing PG preparation. So just
Wow. That's really nice. So,
yeah.
you did medicals, right? So, what do you think about the education system?
Okay, I really want to make some conversation about this education system because what I learned from my education. So I want to share my experience. Like that, I started my journey from India, Hindi medium, so and
Hmm.
from UP state. So what I felt like that after doing my preparation from Hindi medium UP state, so I got that it was not benefit for me because when you came actually when you will enter any examination, so you will go through many courses like CBSE, ICSE, and all.
Yeah.
There is yeah, board is there. So what I did actually I did lots of hard work for these things. Even I didn't read NCRT books in my Hindi medium and the UP board like this read.
Yeah.
So I did lots of hard work, and my language was totally changed. You can understand, like
Hmm.
Hindi medium to
Yeah.
English medium. So I really suffered more for this education system. So what's your experience about, and what do you want to tell about the system?
So I think that everything in this world has some advantages and disadvantages. So
Yeah,
in the same way, education system also has some advantages and disadvantages. So first, I would like to talk about some disadvantages. So I think that the education system nowadays has less attention to practical knowledge. They just focus on some theory, and they just teach us some things that we would never use in our life. Like we would never use the whole history of Mughal emperors. We are not gonna use that in our
yeah,
life. And and we also learn Sanskrit in our school. And in my school, we also learn French. So I think that they are not that much useful because we are gonna talk in only Hindi or English with others, not in Sanskrit. So in real world, we don't apply all these things. Some of the things that are taught in the school, we just don't apply them. They are just useless, kind of. So
yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
that's my opinion. And next thing I would talk about that in school we learn a lot of things and we have a lot of syllabus and we have to learn them in a very less time. We only mug up things for the exams and we run after the marks, that the first position, good grades, good marks, and all of that.
Yeah,
And I think they are not that much necessary in our real life. Even if we don't get good marks, we can get a good job.
yeah,
So we only mug up questions, and even I mug up most of the things. And even my parents just
same
say
here.
that I should get the first position or good grades or full marks in the exams. So that is one thing. And next thing I would say that in my city, which is a small city, so we have means we don't have much variety of subjects. We only have arts, maths, science, commerce, and we don't have some other things like practical things like maybe designing, maybe math. and we don't have those things because that are not considered in formal studies. The system does not take that as formal studies, so we don't get taught that subjects. And we some I've also noticed that my parents talk that the teachers, they're not that good, the quality of teachers are just reducing. And I have noticed in government schools, the teachers are not that good. They are just doing their work as a part-time job. They're not taking it seriously. And one thing that I noticed is they only have one teacher, and one teacher is teaching all like 5 subjects or 6 subjects. So I think that's not good, because how can one teacher teach all those things like
all
maths,
this.
Hindi, English? So that's one thing. And if we talk about private schools, it has now become like a business. The schools are focusing on the quantity of students, not numbers, quantity of students, and not the quality. And one thing, the price fees is too much. If a poor child wants to get in that private school, that child cannot. And one thing, my cousin, she is studying architecture, and all her things like a pencil, the paper, those are very special things because they are for architecture. They cost a lot. And if, for example, a student is a scholar, and they get good marks in their 12th, so the further education should be all like scholarships. So that is one thing that should be done. And I have noticed that there is no overall developments in the student. They are just studying and studying and studying, but they are not getting good jobs. Sometimes they just stay jobless, but they just have studied all the things that were taught in school. So that is one thing. And yeah, I think that's enough for some disadvantages. Now I would like to
Yeah.
talk about a little advantages. So I've noticed in rural areas, children are going to school. They have started going in rural areas, and especially girls are going to school. And one thing in India, it is a scheme, the midday meal scheme. So the government is providing lunch in all the government schools, and because of that, many poor children are enrolling just to get that food. And my mother told me this thing, that there is one cycle scheme. The government has done this scheme, and the government is giving cycles to all ninth pass girls, so that they can go to their school and they should not drop out from the schools. So yeah, that's really good. And yeah, that is it, I guess.
You have done lot things, and yeah, you have a great knowledge. Yeah, I can
Yeah.
understand that what you say actually said about everything. Yeah, that's a great and beneficial what the system. And yeah, actually, just only the point, only my point is there what I faced in my life. So that's where I just put up. And otherwise, there are both things. Yeah, and I also learned many things. I never accepted that I also like cracked my exam also like that, but like willpower also you have, so that's way you will do, and even you
Hmm.
can do everything if you want to. So that's way you will go through that way. And yeah, preparation is like so much like taking so much time, how much like you build up your confidence and how much you will give your determination and dignity about your hard working. So that's where
Hmm.
you will get that things, otherwise it's not possible. And I really want to about why you want to become like a UPSC and IS officer, because everybody has a own story about becoming some own ideal thing, so that's
Yeah. So, in India, becoming an IS is like a royal thing. The people have a lot of respect for IS officers. So, I want to crack the UPSC exam and once become an IS. And I think that's it, because when you become an IS officer, you have a lot of power in your hands. You can do some social work for poor people. You can do many things. You can change some systems in the government and like that. So yeah, I guess that's it. And
Yeah,
even if you leave that IS job and you get that tag that you were an IS, so you don't need any other identity. That if you say that I
yeah,
was
exactly.
IS, so people will obviously give you respect. They will automatically give you respect. It's like that.
Exactly, exactly. Yeah, but you have I think that you will do good thing and you will crack. I know that what's going, yeah. And yeah, and definitely you can do. And that's like a best and hardest things to crack IS examination all this time. So I
Yeah.
really want to do, but after giving my PG examinations, actually I
Me.
now this time I really want to become firstly independent and my just like a perfect job for me. Then after that I'll start this one. And Arundhati, I really want to just want to say something that I was also like a topper students in my school, but
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
but school background is so different from competition exam. So
Hmm.
when you will go in competition, so then you will see lots of like intelligent and topper people will come across
Yeah.
from, yeah, from many cities. And so you will that time you will see that what's competition is going on, like and you
Hmm.
also mentioned that that now this time in our education like teachers are not giving a practical knowledge. It's
Hmm.
true, really true. That's I also realized after like doing my school. So just I got to know, and what you mentioned. So I just I'm thinking now this time. Yeah, you are saying right things because of actually mentioned. Actually, I also read in Kota and Kanpur
Oh,
study, and Alan's coaching and also is there. So there are many people came from across, actually come from across cities,
hmm.
like small and large cities like Mumbai and Delhi. So that time you will feel how much like surrounding and environment system provided. So that's why you will like grow up in this situation. So you
Yeah.
have to, yeah, you have to like face everything. So you always think like that you can do, and you also prepare. You will start your preparation from basic level, and you will do best in, because when you will go in competition, so it's a different part from that
Yeah.
education system. It's a
Yeah.
schooling system, sorry. So I really want to, and you are I know that you are a very brilliant student and you can do everything, but you maintain your progress like that way and you will grow more. So
Yeah.
that's it. Yeah.
Thank
So
you very
you, yeah, but you when you will start when you will go in 10th, so definitely you will start your preparation and you will get knowledge by internet and relative who already done IS examination. So it's
much. Yeah.
a, yeah, it's a benefit for you for competition, because now competition is going so hard. So and you already are talented girl, so what I said. So just actually
Yeah.
I already, actually I want to mention, because my like story was like a very beautiful when I was in the schooling day. And we never that time when we never realized that how much competition will outsides of our village
Hmm.
cities. And when I went in Kota, that time I realized that how much effort we want to take in competition. So that's way I know by the surrounding people, because there are many people came from like Bihar and Mumbai, Delhi. So that's
Yeah.
I know that there are many people who have a lots
Hmm.
of potential, and they already done a great education system. So
Yeah.
that's way.
And
And
sometimes I think that competitive exams are so tough that I won't be able to crack them. Sometimes I think I should become something else. And I want to become a singer. Yes, I
no,
think that I
you
should
also,
pursue the other dream,
if
the
you will
singer.
go any yeah, if you will go any place like engineering college, medical college, that's it's like offer will come and you will can do, actually you can everything that time. because if you already will hire any government and hire any job like IS and all, so you have a different era about different
Mm,
things.
mm.
If you will start after that, so definitely you will get more things. So
Yeah.
it's okay. And yeah, we have lots of a perception about competition also is there. Some people always phobic about that thing, so that how we will start. But I think that always we keep positive in way, because you already mentioned that people here are many people who are studying so much, but that's the way they are not getting and hiring that
Yeah.
that job like that way, because of some what we will say, willpower is there. If you think in a positive way, so that's we will get. Because I also measure like many things that people who are not too good, but their thinking process is too good, so that's the way they will find their way. So
Yeah.
just yeah, so that's way you also. And then we mostly say suddenly that what happened, this girl or this boy was not too good, but now now this is become like IS and doctor and all things,
Yeah.
because yeah, because of something different is like that your positive thinking. So
Mm,
that's where you can do everything. I also that many people in front of my who like better than me, but they also now this time they are preparing, they didn't get like selection. So it's
mm.
like your thought process how going like that way, and you can do everything, and you are the person who can do everything, I think that.
Thank you.
Yeah, but yeah, it's nice to conversation with you, because in so young age you have a lots like a great thinking here, so I really appreciate it. And I hope you will grow more, and when I will meet this conversation, I think that time you will more million like that viewers, and your YouTuber will grow more, I think.
Thank you. I wish the same for you as well.
Yeah, thank you. But you are doing such a great thing. In that's where you will meet many different person, and explore your knowledge and getting their knowledge and all things. So it's a benefit, and also hire you create like a practical knowledge too by conversation
Yeah.
and communication. And you know that Arundhati, I was till 12th standard, I didn't have any communication skills, how to speak to everyone. And but yeah, I know that I was a topper, and I was giving surprising result to everyone. I didn't speak so much and all thing, because I was like a shy totally.
Yeah,
But
I'm also very shy in school.
okay, same that. But when I went in college, I was totally actually changed myself, because this environment gave lots of different
Mm,
area. When you went in any, actually when you will go any places in higher level, so that's where you will surrounded by many people who already in higher education and higher level and higher position. So that's where
mm.
it's all impact on your mind, so you will grow that in a positive way. So that's why I got to know many things. Now I'm working.
Mm.
Yeah. So
It was really nice talking to you.
yeah, same here. And I really wish for you that you will become IS officer. And that time I will say that I actually I have spoken with you, and
Yeah,
this is
thank you for
Arundhati
your
that time.
wishes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Okay
so
then.
let's just end the conversation.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, bye
And take
bye.
care. All the
Yeah,
best for your future. Yeah.
thank you very much.
Yeah.